Well, this morning we're going to rebuild a cylinder on the tractor here. It's puking out pretty profusely. So, let's get after that. Plunk. Oh, look at that. Those seals are still good. Just put them back in there. Okay. How many seal kits did we get? A couple? Two? There's four. Three. Good. We can rebuild most of the tractors. See, so they blow every now and then, but at least those are cheap. We're into some nice weather. Actual spring weather. It's just a matching game. As we take the seals off, we just match the ones that are still good. That one is supposed to be in one piece. As you can see, it wasn't supposed to, you know, kind of implode on itself like that.
It's fine.
Are they supposed to be like malleable? Because it's just a hard plastic.
When they're new, I'm gonna say that they were.
I'm gonna say we haven't replaced these ones yet. All the seals are just hard and no longer malleable, so that's fantastic. They are actually supposed to be rubbery, not plastic. As you can see from the new ones, a little bit more bendy. Got that down there, see that? You don't have that with these ones anymore. Just the, well, slightly, but they're still hard. Don't make a liar out of me. There you go.
And there's the new one.
Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Basically got that reinstalled, just have to hook up the hydraulic hoses. Then I think maybe we'll change the hydraulic fluid in this because it seems to have some water in it. So might as well do that, as half of it has leaked out from that cylinder anyways. Okay, hydraulic lines are put back on. He's just tightening that bolt down at the bottom, and then we'll get to changing the fluid.
Probably going to be this filter. As you can see, it collected a lot of moisture over the winter.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be white.
No.
Oh. The things you learn. All right, so it's just about drained now. We'll put some new stuff in it, put a filter on it, see how it runs. Vic just dumped a little bit in there to flush the water out of it. Well, flush as much as we can. So it's pretty well impossible to get all the water out of it just by changing it the one time here, but it will be enough that it's not going to hurt anything. It still will just have that sort of a bit of a creamy color to it once it gets all mixed back in. But we'll just make sure that we get it all changed before winter because we don't want anything to freeze and crack. Again. For now we'll make it operational because we got to get doing some work in the fields. All right, we've got a filter on there. We're just topping it up with hydraulic fluid. This will take a minute because you can see it's very slowly going in. But that's our filler hole. We'll get it topped up and see how it runs. All right, we fired it up just to get it to suck into that cylinder and stuff. Pulled the bucket up a little bit. We'll raise the bucket up and down here. Get the fluid sucked in so we can get the proper level in it. I really can't complain about this little tractor blowing a seal every now and then in the loader, because I do sort of treat it like a skid steer at times. It's not really made to be a construction equipment, but it has held up pretty well and it's done quite a bit of work for me. We got the little blue tractor all fixed up here for now. We'll go down to the field and try to get the David Brown going, and then we'll hook it onto the manure spreader and see if that'll work, because we'll have to start spreading the manure on the fields here soon. Well, we're at the David Brown. Let's see if it'll start after sitting all winter. I'm pretty skeptical that the battery's going to have any power, but let's find out together. So close. So close. Well, we're going to need to boost it. Vector backed in here in the service truck because the battery is located right in the front of this machine. We'll get the booster cables on and go from there. We've decided rather than take the front grill off, it's just easier to go right to the starter. So let's do that. Get her fired up. Tell me when. When? All right, a quick boost and she came to life. You can't complain about that after sitting all year in the snow. Well, we'll let her warm up here a little bit. We'll take a little walk around, make sure nothing's leaking. Then we'll go take it around and see if we can hook it onto the manure spreader and see if that operates. Okay, tractor's running well. We did get it hooked on there. What we did there was we ran a chain down to the 3-point because it sunk in the mud from sitting here all year. And then we lifted it up with the 3-point and I just backed into it. So Victor has this tractor set up very nicely. So there's the hydraulic pump. That's what we got off Amazon. That's what you would run on like a 1-ton dump truck, whatever, just some smaller hydraulic implements. And then rigged it all through here. So this runs the auxiliary ports on this, and this switch is sort of the up and down now on the 3-point, but it's way nicer than your standard tractor 3-point because they're very hard to control the position. But this is just perfectly, you can put it wherever you want, just like any sort of hydraulic machine. So it goes down, it just puts the pressure down on it. So it goes down when it has an implement, it goes down. It doesn't have down pressure, but that's releasing it. Then I can stop anytime and it stops, and then just touch the button and you can put it at whatever position you want. So it's very handy for in that aspect. So the reason we did this was because when I bought this tractor, it had gotten water in it and then it froze, which the hydraulic pumps on these are internal. So the hydraulic pump is down in there and it's very difficult to get to and replace. So Victor slept on it for a night there, and then he decided that this was our best option. And as soon as he explained it to me, I couldn't think of a better way. And now I kind of want to do that to all my tractors. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, that's how that works. Now the problem we're facing here was the shaft was seized. Victor ripped it apart there. He's over there cleaning it up. Then he'll come back just because we couldn't extend it to hook onto the PTO. So anyways, once we get that hooked on, we'll engage it and we'll see if everything's operating fine, all the bearings and everything fine in the manure spreader. The only thing about this tractor is the clutch won't stop the PTO. It's supposed to, but there's something else internal that's gone in it. So basically you just have to shut it off when you go to turn the PTO on and then engage the PTO. Just because it'll just grind if you don't when you're trying to engage the PTO. And then, yeah. But again, that's not a huge deal to shut it off, engage the PTO, and turn it back on, because this tractor runs like a top usually. And Victor has our shaft cleaned up there. It's hooked on, so we'll clean it out here and then we'll see if it works. All right, it's turned on. Everything seems to be spinning all right. Took a quick look at some bearings and everything seems to be okay. As Victor says, we're pretty sure this predates safety. But it's effective and gets the job done. Just have to be careful what you're doing. That's a good sign though. So, we're gonna get some wood. And my brother's gonna rebuild the deck in it, because he enjoys the woodworking and us not so much. But anyways, it's operational. We'll have to get a load on it and see what it does here in a later video. But yeah, that's good for now. The old tractor's running flawlessly so far. Manure spreader's going good. We'll have to get some new tires on this tractor, because as you can see, they are pretty well racing slicks right now. And there is some holes in them exposing the tube in certain spots, which is not good, because it'll probably blow as soon as we go to use it and need it. But anyways, we'll get that figured out, go from there.